Come on.
Fafo Studio, Scene 1, Take 1, Roll A, April 4th, 2025, and action. Hello, replay viewers. Welcome to Fafo Friday. How's everybody doing today? Mr. Joseph Quattrone, welcome in.
Hey, Joe. Tell us how the sound is and everything.
How's the sound?
Hi, Alfred.
Hello, Alfred Clues. Welcome in. Welcome to Fafo Friday.
Yep.
Hello,
Hey,
hello,
baby
love. Welcome into Fafo. Patrick, New York.
Patrick,
Janice Q. Welcome in.
Q.
Ronnie C. Welcome in, Ronnie C.
Hey, Ronnie.
Hello, everybody. Very good. Oh, sound is good.
Okay, cool.
Sound is good, right?
Cool. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Okay, let's see if I get you on the TV. I think I got you. There you are.
I think that's good.
Okay.
I think that's good.
I think so.
Okay. You all right?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm pouring water.
Okay, well,
I was going to get myself a drink, but
go get a drink.
you weren't conversating. Do you know how to
I was watching to see what you're doing.
Do you know how to conversate with people?
Hi, Jolie.
Hello, Jolie. Welcome, Jolie. Hello, Cleo. Cleushki's in the house.
Hi, Cleushki.
Cleushki's in the house.
No, well, you annoyed me right before we went on. You know how you get that worm? Go make your drink. I'll talk. Go. You know how you... Like, that should have been done already, the drink, right? Like, he knows. He knows. All day long, he knows. And yet, no drink.
What do I know? What do I have, a crystal ball?
Yeah, it's 7
o'clock. What do I have, a crystal ball?
Yeah, you're supposed to know this.
What do I know?
Uh-huh. So, anyway, hey, Mike, you know how you get that worm in your head? Like, all of a sudden, I'm singing a song, and I hate to do it to you all, but I'm going to have to, so I'm just going to do it once, though. And I don't know why I have this song, this tune. It's not a song. I don't know where. I think it's Austin Powers. Is it Austin Powers? So he'll start humming a tune that all of a sudden, I don't even really hear him, which is like most of the time, whatever he's saying, I don't really like pay attention, whatever he's doing.
She ignores me.
I do. But I'll be in another room or he won't be here, and all of a sudden this tune goes through my head.
Let's try this tonight.
Oh, what you got?
Hakutsurli.
Suki? I mean, sake?
Plum wine. Plum wine with natural flavors.
Plum wine is sake, right?
I guess.
That's sake.
I guess. Isn't sake rice wine?
Oh, maybe.
This is plum wine.
Oh, okay. We bought that at the liquor outlet.
So it says Hakutsuri, plum wine with natural flavor. From ancient times in Japan, people have appreciated the Japanese plum.
Hey, Tony.
Umi, for its delightful taste and for its fresh aroma. This wine is made from selected umi, using highly developed fermentation skills and technique. Served chilled on the rocks or with soda to enjoy its unique and elegant taste. So I
with
chilled
soda?
It.
Oh, like
I chilled it down. With like club soda?
With club soda.
And look, I have my glass.
Oh, I love that glass. That is my favorite shot glass. So anyway, he was doing this tune. And I go into another room, and all of a sudden I have this tune in my head. And I'm not really, like, even listening to my own head. Much less him. So I don't know where it's coming from, like, in my head. Like, why all of a sudden, when I do notice after, I don't know, an hour or so, I'm like, I walk out here, and he's humming the tune. And I'm like, that's why it's in my head. And you know what he says to me? He literally just said this to me. He says to me, what'd you say, Fafa?
I said, I love you so very much, Teresa.
Yeah. Hey, Karina. Hey, sis.
Hey, Karina, sis.
I love you so much. He told me to hush up that noise. My noise. He told me that. I'm like, really? And then all of a sudden, okay, ready? He brings the camera here and he leaves. Like, and I'm supposed to be chatting. So the tune is the Austin Powers. You want to sing the tune for the folks?
Okay, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Sing a bar. One bar. This is what he's doing to me without me even realizing it.
The tune was not from Austin Powers.
It's not?
The tune was Frank Sinatra's Summer Wind.
That didn't sound like Summer Wind. It sounds like Austin Powers. Da-da-da-dum.
So sing it for me. How does it go? How does the Austin Powers?
That's what you were doing. That's what you were humming.
I don't
know what you were trying to hum, but that is what you were humming.
All right, happy plum wine night.
Yeah, that is what they do to us, right? And then he plays like, no, not me. Summer Wind. I know Summer Wind. Summer Wind doesn't sound like Austin Powers' tune. You were humming Austin Powers, whether you know it or not. You're the one that
identified it as Austin Powers.
Because that's the tune. Go ahead.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Hum what you think you were humming.
Not guilty.
Go ahead. Hum what you think you were humming.
I don't have to think what I was humming.
So
I know what I was humming.
Hum what you know you were humming. Go ahead.
I was humming.
That's not Summer Wind. Okay, you all judge. Is that Summer Wind or is that Austin Powers?
It is.
It is not.
It is.
And that's what he's doing, just like that. And then he stops. And then as soon as I'm not thinking about it anymore, again. Okay, enough of that. It's not. You weren't. Then I never heard that version of the Summer Wind. I have, however, heard that version of Austin Powers.
So which is the Austin Powers you think it is?
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. The intro to Austin Powers.
The intro to Austin Powers.
Da-da-da-da. You're all gonna hate us, right?
Right, I see what you're saying.
Oh, you see what I'm saying? Oh my God,
but there's an echo.
I got a yes.
It's a faster pace.
That's what you were humming. I don't care about the pace of it.
Maybe Frank Sinatra has a lawsuit against Austin Powers now.
I'll let him know. I'll send him a letter.
Oh, so you didn't recognize that it was the Summer Wind?
No. It wasn't the summer
rushing in.
Exactly, Inge.
From across
now
the
I can't
sea.
even think of how Joe does it. Now all I can think of is do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
No, Joe never goes do-do-do-do. He goes do-do-do-do.
Right, but in my head, all I have
oh, no, that's Austin Powers. Do-do-do-do-do.
No, that's Joe.
Do-do-do-do.
That's Joe's song. No. Don't confuse me. No. That is not. Apparently, I bought Japanese plum wine instead of sake. I think I'm confused enough. I literally said I was getting sake. And it was for Joe. That's funny.
Sake to me, baby.
Doesn't Austin Powers say that?
He does say that. He does say that.
I am sensing a theme this evening. Oh my God, that's funny. Right. You really must. Did you watch the movie or something when I wasn't around?
No.
Why is it so prevalent in your mind?
No.
It's hysterical.
No.
Okay. Okay, fine. Whatever you say.
Hold on, I have to fix my poop. My poop is askew.
Uh-oh. Who was it last week that said they had poop in their face? Baby Love or Cleo?
Baby Love.
Baby Love, yes. You have it again.
Tell them about the video you saw. Where the lady, who was the lady walking her dog?
Oh, yeah, what was that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what was that?
There's ladies.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't even talk about it. It was so disgusting. Yes. She's she's a Karen. Okay? She's
I wish we could put it up.
No, we can't. She is a Karen, and she's bitching at someone about something that they're doing that she should not. Just mind your own business, lady. Just mind your own business. So the woman, you know how when somebody is bitching at you and you film them because they're bitching at you and they're a Karen and they should not be bitching at you for any reason. Like, what is your friggin' problem? So this woman that she was bitching at started filming her. So then she's still filming her, and she has Karen. Has her dog. She's walking her dog.
Like a little Bichon Frise dog. Something like that. Ocelopsa, something.
Yeah, a little dog, right. A little nip of a dog. Yeah. When we see those little dogs, we always say Izzy poops bigger than that dog, which it's that kind of dog. Tiny, tiny. Very adorable. But she's crazy, Karen, is also still, 5 years later, wearing a mask. So that should
a surgical mask, like for Coco.
Yeah, right. So, okay.
Not like a Halloween mask.
No. A surgical. When I say mask, I think everybody's mind goes to Coco. Right. Okay, so she's wearing one of those. So, like if any of you wear it, good. More power to you. If I'm sick and I want to go out somewhere, although I don't, if I'm sick, I'm home. Just because, I have a brain and I don't want anybody else, and I don't want to get sicker. But whatever. People are sick, they wear a mask. I appreciate that. But this is just like her daily. She hasn't stopped wearing masks yet. Because she's that person. So, okay. Apsu, or whatever tiny little dog it is, poops. And Karen picks up the poop. With what? With what?
She takes off her mask, so she picks up the poop, and it just so happened there was like a public garbage can right there, like 4 feet away from where the dog pooped. So you think she's going to take the poop and the mask and throw it in the garbage, right? No.
You'd be wrong to assume that.
She took the poop in the mask, she shook out the mask and the poop into the garbage, and then she put the mask back on her face.
Now, like the opposite side of where she just picked up the poop. The same side that she picked up the poop with went on her face.
The poop is sitting next to...
I'm so done.
The poop is sitting next to the ghost of Gene Hackman. That is correct, Patrick.
That is correct,
I'll drink
Patrick.
to that.
I was... Okay, there are maniacs in this world, guys. Watch out for the maniacs in this world.
Well, Patrick, when Gene Hackman became unalived in the house, I'm
Patrick,
sure
did you
one of the
seriously
dogs
get him
pooped.
started on this again?
I'm sure one of the dogs pooped next to Gene Hackman.
Yes,
I'm sure.
Yes,
It's almost like a reenactment of the scene of the crime.
Yeah, I couldn't either. I absolutely couldn't either. I still can't. I can't even repeat it because it is that horrendous. It sounds made up, right? If you just told me about it, I would have said the same thing. No. No. But we both saw it, and it wasn't. It wasn't made up at all. Because they went through the whole scenario of this crazy Karen yelling at her over nothing, and then, it wasn't staged. It wasn't
like when
staged.
I walk the Beagle Brigade, I have at least 5 rolls of bags.
Rolls, not just 5 bags.
I bought from Amazon. Rolls.
Rolls.
So, I don't know, I must have like 300 bags on me.
At all times, he does.
At all times.
Yes,
so that
he
when
does.
I walk them, I can pick up the poop.
No matter how many times
and then I have a bigger bag that I put the poop bags into.
Even the dogs get a fresh bag every time they poop. He doesn't even reuse the bags for the dog's poop.
That's right.
And this maniac took off her mask. I can't. That's it. I'm done with that story. That is the grossest thing that happened.
This glass is unacceptable for sake.
It is. It's totally. And I knew you were going to say that. I didn't really know why you got that. So get us out.
I already dirtied it, so I will continue to use it.
Well, you better keep the bottle close by, or else you're going to be.
But I have to keep it chilled. I need a little
It'll stay chilled. It's
dorm
freezing
refrigerator
in this house.
to keep it chilled.
The back door is open. It'll stay cold.
It's very nice spring day today.
It was a beautiful day. Now it's a little chilly.
Must have been her 8 boosters.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you know what it is, Joe.
Yeah.
This is what I think.
Yes.
This is what I think, Joe. The dogs, my dogs get ivermectin once every month.
Yep.
And some people claim that ivermectin
Well,
cured...
explain what ivermectin is.
Ivermectin cured Coco.
Is the hard part.
So if the dog takes the ivermectin and he poops, there's ivermectin in the poop, and then you breathe in the poop and the ivermectin.
So she thought she was getting a dose of ivermectin.
It's just a theory. I'm just spitballing here. She's just a disgusting, gross woman. And she wasn't disgusting, gross to look at. She was all like
She's disgusting, gross.
She was all blinged out and.
Ugh. I can't think about her anymore. Oh my God! I really no. Hi, Amy. Hi, Mrs. TNA.
Hello,
Amy.
Amy S. Mrs. TNA. Welcome to 5 Friday. Joseph got makes sense, right? The ivermectin. There
you go. It all makes sense now. I used
to always sell treat and ivermectin.
He told the vet tech when they didn't let you go in with your dogs, they made you wait in the parking lot, and they would only take one dog at a time. Our dogs were getting their booster shots. Their
annual.
Their annual, right.
Leptospirosis.
So they all three go at the same time. So he has them, and the vet tech comes out. You call, you wait. Vet tech comes out, gets one, puts their own leash on it. They wouldn't even handle your own leash, so they had to put the vet's leash on, a whole thing. And then he, who never says, just like last week with the epiroll, if any of you remember, a sausage roll. Everybody in the world calls a sausage roll. The people who make it at the pizza place call it a sausage roll. Except Fafo. Fafo has his own language.
It's an epiroll.
So after being with Fafo for so long, I understand Fafo's language. So when he says epiroll, he means I order sausage roll. Okay.
Sausage and onions. And peppers.
Whatever's in there. We just ordered the sausage roll. It comes how it comes. So he gives the dog to the vet tech. And he says to the vet tech, so she asks him...
No, she's pushing.
She asks him, do you give Izzy, I think it was Izzy, do you give them all ivermectin? So No. Sorry, I screwed it up. Do they all get HeartGuard? Do you want us to test for the heart, whatever?
No, she was pushing some new medication. She was pushing some kind of shot for the parasites, right?
Right.
And she says, would you like them to have so and such administered? I said, what's that for? She says,
to charge you more money. That's
for the hardware. I said, I already give them ivermectin. And then she did the dog thing. She went, I've heard of that. I've heard about ivermectin. What is that? I said, that's what you give the dog every month, ivermectin. Because you know all the commercials that come on TV for she was wearing a white lab coat. So if you see the white lab coat coming, just get ready to unleash your fury on them. Just
don't unleash anything.
Just say whatever you want to them.
You know every commercial that they come up with for every imaginable medication, and then they read through every... Well, while the commercial is going on, Favo will not say the name of the medicine. Name any medicine. Name a medicine. Tylenol, whatever.
Adalimumab.
But Tylenol is also called... What's the generic name for Tylenol?
Tylenol would be ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen. Right. Okay, so let's just use Tylenol as the example. So on every commercial, they give you the name brand that they want you to go and ask your doctor for, because the doctor's been paid and will earn enough credits.
The doctors get a kickback from every script they write.
Enough of the new script that they're all selling.
Or they get a trip to Turks and Caicos.
Go on a trip to Turks and Caicos.
If they sell enough of it.
So Favo will never say. Favo has to read every single generic name. So if a commercial comes on for Tylenol, and under Tylenol it says...
Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen is not Tylenol. Advil is
acetaminophen.
Acetaminophen, right. So if Tylenol says acetaminophen, or if Advil says ibuprofen, Favo will only call it by its generic name. So it's become a thing in our house. So whenever he brings up any kind of generic, then nobody else, if he goes to the pharmacy, instead of asking, the kid who's stocking the aisles, you have Advil? Well, the kid will tell you aisle 6. Favo will ask, well, probably they know this by now, but Favo will ask for, instead of Advil, what will you ask for? Ibuprofen. Or instead of Tylenol, Favo will ask for acetaminophen. Because that's the way Favo's mind works. So instead of a sausage roll, Favo will ask for...
Epiroll.
Okay, now you get in the language of Favo.
Well, everything has a name. So
instead of saying we give a name that everybody understands. But instead of telling the vet tech...
Right.
He gets HeartGuard. Favo says we give him...
ivermectin. But then by her reaction, I know she doesn't know what she's doing.
And probably the only reason at that point that she knew ivermectin at all when she said I've heard of that was because it was coming up to something that could, help with the cocoa. So that was probably the only reason that she
Whoa, what do you mean? They said the dogs could get cocoa, then they said they can't get cocoa.
Right.
So which one is it?
Well, they're selling it because there's a pack. I think Dr. Drew and some other doctor are pushing this pack for $360. You get like 5 different medications in an emergency pack. that cures everything from cocoa to the flu. And you can have it on hand if you send them a check.
For $300.
$360. Yes. And in that...
Well, that's worth it, because that's what it cost me for one dog just to go to the vet to get their vaccine.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But not this year.
No, not this year. Where do they get their vaccines?
This year we're going to Tractor Supply.
Hi, Cat.
For year 2. Tractor Supply 2 years in a row for their annual shots.
When do they do?
Mother's Day.
Motrin is ibuprofen, yes. Ibuprofen is Motrin, yes. Acetaminophen is Tylenol, right. It is so ridiculous. So, yeah, Tractor Supply is like so cheap, so much less expensive. And they don't pull any of that crap like, oh, well, he needs a well visit. Oh, well, they need a blood test. Oh, before we could give them the annual shots, they have to go through, 16 other steps that, we're just going to jack up your bill for. So Tractor Supply, absolutely. Vets are total ripoffs. And even, I'm pretty sure I mentioned, because I mentioned everything that happens in
right,
the
RFD 212. YouTube policy, RFD 212. YouTube policy.
What? Coco. We can live through an illness, but we can't say it. Yeah, YouTube policy, exactly.
Well, we didn't all live through it. Some of us became unalived.
Okay, we're not going there. So that's Gene Hackman thing. When you get to Gene
Well, he didn't have Coco.
He's unalived.
He starved to death.
Can I just say what I'm about to say? I was about to give you credit.
No, you can't.
I was about to give you credit.
I don't want the credit.
Not only does he take the dogs to Tractor Supply because the vets, they give them the shots, right? But I think I told you, Lulu had this giant lipoma on his paw. It was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I mean, I was like living with it, but it was going to get to a point. But it didn't bother him at all. So I was cool with that part of it. It wasn't bothering him. Like, I could touch it, I could squeeze it, I could, manipulate it.
But
I knew it was a lipoma.
Some people call farts foo-foo.
Stop. So, okay. But I was getting anxious because my sons are coming home, and if they saw that thing on his paw, I told you, they're going to think that we are the worst dog parents ever. Anyway, Fava watched a YouTube video and became an instant vet. And what did the vet on the YouTube video tell you to do?
He told me to put cocoa butter on
Cocoa butter. Cocoa butter. He rubs the cocoa butter on the lipoma, and this thing was like...
It went down to a third of its size.
Less. I think it's like down to a quarter
of its size, maybe.
Right. I told you, we went out, we came back, it was like it had flattened, like it was gone.
Well, I didn't want him to get surgery. He's too old to be put under anesthesia.
Yeah, that was the big thing. Right. We didn't want the vet because, they're still jacking up the price. They're going to want anesthesia.
Yes, Patrick.
Surgery.
Get another beer and maybe have half a gummy.
What? Half.
It's going to be a long night, Patrick.
It's 2 hours. Have a gummy. Have a whole
Well,
gummy.
then he's got to go in to see the other me after. Oh, is the other me not on tonight?
I don't know. He might be doing from home. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if the other me's on tonight. He had a little incident.
I don't know. Joe, do you know? I don't know how he's feeling. I don't know if he's up and moving or what's going on with Mark.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
If he's not on...
It is Friday night. He always does Friday night, but...
I don't think his body was claimed yet, RFD.
Really?
Yeah.
The kids didn't claim his body yet?
Well, the son is litigating. He got an estate attorney in California. The daughters don't want to have anything to do with it.
Well, they're going to want to have something to do with the money.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll bet. Oh, he is on Fremont? Okay. Hi, Mark. Sometimes he watches while we're on.
Oh, that means he's good enough to get out and go to Fremont. Right,
yes. Good. Is he able to drive, or did Rosie drive him?
Probably. I mean, he's got one bad arm. Probably Rosie will drive him.
Jelly, seriously. That's how I felt. And I still feel, and I'm sorry to have to share that story, but it was just beyond. Especially that she was a Karen.
Cool, RFD.
Right. Wednesday. Oh, I missed it.
10:30. 10:30.
10:30 tonight. Okay, cool. Okay, good.
All right. So that means
our 10:30 is their 7:30.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with us. That has no bearing.
No, 10:30. Our 10:30.
That means you have to entertain everybody till 10:29.
Yeah, sorry guys. Now, what we do, our schedule is we end at 9. It's a 2-hour show. Sometimes we go a little over. If Fafo is feeling extra Fafo that night. and then we watch ourselves.
He is antsy to get out of the house. Mark is antsy to get out of the house.
Oh, I'll bet. Right. That's
Or is he riding the scooter down to Fremont Street?
Oh, God, no. Please, don't even. Oh, God. No, I can't. Vegas Unlocked they're on tonight also. Vegas Unlocked is on tonight.
Karen and Dave are on tonight.
Oh, good. Yeah, she was sick. She wasn't on Wednesday.
All right.
Good. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
we got a full night.
All these content creators coming down with the Hunga Dunga in Vegas. Like, they get sick, and then, like, they're sick for 2 nights. They come live, then they're sick again. Yeah. Like, it's something that keeps coming back.
Around. Something's going around here, too. Everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, my week started off great, guys. I didn't need I didn't have to do the surgery on the tooth. Monday, we were there. The dentist, he's the oral surgeon, so my dentist sent me to him, which is why I assumed I'm getting surgery. But he took his own x-ray, and he's like, nope, you don't need surgery. And no charge. X-rays on me. RFT, thank you so much.
RFT,
by the way, a new mask. If you see her again, I will never see her again. I will never see her again.
See who?
I never want to see her or any other Karen, really. And you all know what I mean when I say Karen. All right, listen, Fafo, I'll BRB, to quote Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
And
Patrick needs a half a gummy and a beer.
Patrick is due. Patrick, take a whole gummy. I'll BRB. And then you're going to meet me in the kitchen. If you want to see, I'm only doing step 1.
Well, she's making, what's step 1?
Tell them.
She's going to make a chicken Cordon Bleu casserole.
Right.
So it's not like the traditional way where you take a chicken breast and either you cut it in half and you pound it down. Joseph Quattrone, thank you very much for the super chat. Normally you have to take a chicken breast, make it thin. The one time I made it, I pounded it down with a rubber mallet. And then you have to put the ham and the cheese and you roll it and you put toothpicks. We're not going to do that. We're going to do Treaton's method. Treaton's shortcut method. Which should still come out pretty good. Yeah. Curry, hello TNA. Yes, thank you for the super chat. RFD212 and Joe Seth Quattrone. So yeah, that's what we're going to make. And what else is going on? I don't know. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Ooh, I'm your huckleberry. I'm your huckleberry. I'm the ghost of Val Kilmer. Ooh, it's such a pleasure to be here with y'all for Fafo Friday. Fafo Friday. I have a little bit of a cough. Yeah, so evidently my ghost looks like Doc Holliday from the movie Tombstone that I made, where I portrayed the character of Doc Holliday. Oh, I'm your huckleberry. Ooh. Ooh. And did you all like me as Batman in the movie by the same title, Batman? Yes, that was one of my favorite roles, Batman. And did you like me as Iceman? As Iceman? Yes. Yes, that was one of my first large movie roles, was Iceman. Ooh, I'm your huckleberry. Ooh, ooh, I think I hear Treaton. I better leave. Ooh, ooh.
Shut up, Gene.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Go away, Gene.
I'm not Gene Hackman.
All right, hang on.
I am the ghost of Val Kilmer.
Oh, God.
I'm your huckleberry. Ooh.
Was Val Kilmer Huckleberry?
Val Kilmer played Doc Holliday in the movie Tombstone.
Oh, yeah, we said that.
And he was very... I think he had cocoa in that movie.
He was coughing all
He
the
was
time.
coughing. Well, back in the day, they didn't call it cocoa. They called it consumption. He had the consumption. Consumption.
All right, stop coughing. You cough enough.
I'm your huckleberry.
When you're not trying to be. Okay, I have a question. Now, Fafa, I have a question.
Yeah.
You all tell me. Did I hear something? Did you say something like one time you made chicken cordon bleu, like you pounded out the chicken and breaded it and fried it?
Yeah, I did say that. I did say that.
Okay, and when was this? Because it wasn't for me.
This is pre.
There was no pre. You've known me since you were 12.
This
so
was.
there was
This
no
was.
pre.
This happened. I have witnesses. This was at
College.
an institution of higher learning.
College.
Yes.
You cooked in your room, and I'm assuming a hot plate.
Well, I took a board
Yeah.
and I wrapped it in foil,
There you have.
and we took the chicken breast. We went to Pathmark. You guys remember Pathmark?
Yes.
Pounded out the chicken breast.
Pathmark by us is now a beautiful luxury building.
Pathmark, where we used to
Pathmark, that was a horrible neighborhood to walk through to get there. We'll be at more.
I loved it. I loved walking
It
there.
was terrible. Like you couldn't walk there. Nobody wanted to be there. But
You
in
had
the
to
store
walk
it
through
was
the
nice
project to
because
get
you know
there.
they serviced all the buildings and stuff. So the store was nice enough. It's not like stores up here, but for back in the day in the city, it was nice. So yeah, now it's one of those beautiful luxury buildings.
It's called the Cheese Grater Building
Oh, that's the cheese grater building.
because it looks like a cheese grater.
Why do I never remember that? The cheese grater building and to show
Because you never walked to Pathmark.
no, I never did. You drove me to Pathmark, which is
Yeah,
exactly
I had a
like
parking lot, which was pretty cool.
He would walk there.
I would walk there with
He
the
walked
shopping
everywhere.
cart. And then I would help when they had
With what? With what? Tell Angie again. With what?
with the cart, folding
With a
cart.
shopping cart. Yes.
That was very.
Patrick said he's freaking out. He thought the echo was caused by the gummies.
No, that was the ghost of Val Kilmer. He stopped by for a visit. Right, Gene couldn't be. The ghost of Gene Hackman couldn't be here because he had to go to California to give a deposition to his son's estate attorney.
Who
The ghost of Gene Hackman.
is giving a deposition?
Yeah, he's saying that he didn't want his kids to get any of the money.
He's giving a deposition now.
The-
In his current state.
Your ghost can give a deposition. You can go haunt your children's attorney if you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. First, explain to me. Give the Lou Gehrig retirement speech.
Yeah, it has to be echoey at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Ants could have done it at Yankee Stadium
Yes,
last
yesterday.
night.
Right. What does Lou say? This is am the happiest man on the face of the earth. Right?
That's it. That's
Something
Yankee
like
Stadium.
that?
Yeah.
There's an echo on the mic.
That was what
Oh.
Joe Coffey said last night.
Fix my mic.
Okay.
There's
It's my
an
mic?
echo on my mic.
Oh, give me.
It's me. I'm red. Sorry, guys. I'm echoing. Hunt the attorney. Yeah.
All right, now it's connected.
All right, tell me, guys. Am I back? Back.
Nailed it.
back.
Nailed it. Joseph Quattrone says nailed it.
Okay. So I was trying to echo, and I was
On echo.
inadvertently
On
on echo.
Very good.
Oh, don't start with Elvis. You guys just start trouble, man. You do.
Alfred Cluse, do you know
We
that
heard about Gene
when
Hackman,
Elvis did the
Val
echo,
Kilmer, Elvis.
when
you
Elvis did
given
the echo
this.
effect,
You've
CBS
given
Records
this.
didn't know how they did that, and I guess his sound guy had two tape recorders going, and he would play one and play the other, and play one and play the other.
Who?
So Elvis had this echo effect on his songs at
Oh.
Sun Records. Sun Records created an echo effect for Elvis songs.
Thanks, Jolie.
And CBS Records had no idea how they were doing it. So CBS Records, they built this long tunnel, like the tunnels in Central Park, that when you go in the tunnels, you talk and they
You're
echo.
kidding. They thought they were doing it that way?
So CBS recording studios built a long
Hilarious.
tunnel so that you could go in the tunnel and sing. And that's not at all how Sun Records did it for Elvis.
That's funny. That's too funny. Wow. Well, I did that by
Just
accident.
a little Elvis trivia.
But I did that by accident for a couple of times. Like I have the TV playing
Now
while you're starting, and I don't realize.
That would be a fun Fafo Friday if you had the ghost of Elvis, the ghost of Val Kilmer, the ghost of Gene Hackman. Who else became a ghost this past
Week?
Dr. Kildare.
Layla Ali. The other boxer.
Who? Oh, George.
Was it George Foreman?
No. Was it George Foreman?
A boxer. There was a boxer who became unalived. Yeah. Yeah, it was a rough
Maybe
week.
it was George Foreman. I think it was George Foreman.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Anybody know? I'm not sure. Bubba, can you reach the ghost
all right,
of
Tony
Liberace?
Teresi. Tony Teresi. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up because I can't. Because the last time I was in Las Vegas, there was no canopy on Fremont Street, and I went to go see Liberace live. That's another thing.
Like a whole other life he's lived. I've never been to Vegas. I've never been on Fremont.
That was another
He never made me chicken corn on Bleu.
I drove cross country.
I don't know what did you take gummies? Like how many gummies did you take?
I drove cross country with my friend. We were in college. These are all college, College
really?
It's a good learning
for
experience.
The 4 years that I wasn't in touch with you. This is the fabulous
George
life
Foreman.
you led.
Right, George.
Whoa.
George and all his children. George 1, George 2, and Georgina. George 3. Mm-hmm. Condolences to all the children.
Georgina is my favorite. That's so funny. He had a girl and named her Georgina.
I love it.
That's a bit narcissistic, don't you think?
It's a system. You got to have a system.
It would drive me crazy as the mother. What do you have to do? Number 1, number 2, number 3. Like, you can't just yell for George. Even if you yell for George, even Georgina is coming.
Each one will have a nickname. Each one will develop a nickname, and then you call them by the nickname.
I don't know. Yeah, last century. Yeah, it was last century. You're absolutely right.
Corrected, Patrick, New York.
We got married in 1988. So college, we graduated in 79. So college was 80 to 84. We were together since 84. We came back from college.
No, 85.
84, Christmas,
85,
84.
Christmas of 85.
We've had this discussion.
Yes, I remember it well.
I'm right. 84.
85.
84.
85.
I'm not doing it again. Hey, Robert Kaczynski.
Robert Kaczynski, what's up? Is it donut time?
Did Robert get his donuts?
Robert always gets his
Christopher
donuts.
got his donuts at McDonald's. I'm impressed.
They do have Krispy Kreme. I drove by. They have Krispy Kreme.
By ours?
Yeah.
You're kidding. I don't. First of all, I don't get the thrill of it. Well, I'm not really a donut person. If I do go, if I crave, or if we're there and I get the plainest. Like the long stick that's just plain, not even glazed stick, just the plain stick.
Right.
Once in a while, the glazed. But
no donuts in over a week. Oh, Robert's got a girlfriend. No donuts in over a week. He says no beer, no donuts. I know you got a girlfriend, Robert.
4 sons. All the wives named their babies after my brother, but there's only one authentic junior out of them. Oh, that's too much. Really? That's good. Yes, dear. That's very interesting.
Tony Teresi. That must have been one heck of a wedding. Which wedding? Our wedding?
Our wedding? It was a good wedding.
It was a good wedding.
It was a good wedding. We should what? Do we know where our wedding tape is? Next week is our 37th
it's in
anniversary.
There. It's a DVD now. I made a DVD.
You did?
Yeah.
Cool.
I had it converted.
How smart are you, Fafo? He could have given it to me next week and said he just did it, because I really didn't remember that he did it. I would have been so touched. Like, what a thoughtful, lovely gesture. He made our videotape into a DVD.
Oh, for our anniversary. I should dig up that DVD, yes.
That's what I'm saying. It was a good wedding. It was fun.
It was fun.
Yes. Chris, I was just talking about you, that you went to McDonald's, and you're the one that told us that
Krispy
Kreme is in McDonald's, and Favo just alerted me. Like, I swear, he doesn't tell me these things. Now, because I brought it up, he tells me, oh yeah, ours has it too. I had no idea. 37 years, yes, 37 years with Fafo. Do I deserve an award or what? Seriously?
Excuse me, what about me?
No.
What about me?
No.
What about me?
No. No. Treaton deserves the award. Who agrees with me? You've met. You know, right? You understand? You understand. 37 years with this. I'm going to use your expression, mofo, Ange. Mofo, with this mofo, 37 years. And now he names himself Fafo. Fitting. Fafo the mofo.
I like it. That should be an emoji.
That's very good. I'll talk to you, girl.
That should be an emoji.
There you go. Our wedding video is on Betamax.
That's
Wow.
funny, Jolie.
That is funny.
That is funny.
McDonald's has the best caramel frappe. Really? I don't trust their ice cream machines, though. I've heard stuff. I don't know if it's true or not.
Tommy,
Like
welcome to
years and
50
years
Friday.
ago. Hey, Tommy.
You deserve the Statue of Liberty. I'll drink to that.
Thank you, Tommy. We all do. 40 years for Jolie. Yes. Yes.
Really, Jolie?
Any of the wives who made it for decades.
You and Kerry are together for 40 years.
40 years. God bless you. I'll drink to that. Amen.
I'll drink to
Knock wood. Uh-huh. So next week, we're busy next week. We have Wednesday our sons come home. Thursday's their anniversary.
I didn't know. Did you know? Well, I mean, this is a surprise that our sons are coming home.
Yeah,
right?
no, it wasn't like I had no idea. They planned it together and notified me they'll be here.
Will they be on
Wednesday.
Fafo Friday? Will they get to meet them?
I doubt very much. Maybe in like a passing glance, but they're not going to perform. Like my niece. Any of you who saw that one, she performed. She sang. She was all with it.
But that wasn't on a Fafo Friday.
It wasn't. It was just a pop-up, right? But I doubt those two would be on. In the background, actually, when we had Jessica, in the background was Joey and Alan.
Right. Joey was there.
Joey was here, right? So you've seen. And you might have seen, I think Nikki was leaving the house to go to my mother's the night we did Fafo Friday.
Right, maybe.
So he might have just waved and said hi.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
They both look like him. If you want to know what our kids look like, it's him. That's all you really need to know. They both look like him. Like I had nothing to do with it. I got enough whiskey. Okay?
Tommy's ready to dance.
Hey, okay. He's ready to dance. They just come out with the beta. Oh my God, that is so funny. I need Mahjong night. Oh, that's a good one, Ange. That was good. Mahjong night was
Jolie,
fabulous.
At least your wedding isn't on laser disc. Laser disc lasted like this long.
Really?
Laser disc, it looked like a record,
Yeah.
but you would put it in a laser disc.
I'm getting choked up. I don't know what it is. I have a drink. Thank you, dear.
A laser disc player, and it was you played movies on it. Laser disc, it was a record.
I've heard of it. I thought it was a new thing. I thought it was like when the PlayStation came out, Laserdisc.
Back in the day.
I swear to God, I thought laser was like when PlayStation came out, that our kids knew.
Well, now they have a laser
Bluetooth. I don't know what
in the
Bluetooth
thing.
is.
Yes.
Like I've heard these,
They all have lasers now.
but I don't know what they are. They do, right? Okay.
Laser disc. Right, you had to buy the separate unit, and then you had to buy each disc.
I would still have a Victrola, honestly. Like trying to get the needle onto the record, the record, and then the exact song that you wanted. Right. That's how I rolled. That's where I am. Tommy, a state of mind. Tommy is a state of mind.
Now vinyl is back. Vinyl is back. Yeah, it didn't last long.
Yeah?
No. I think like the player was $1,000, and then each record was something like $30.
Is it still? Because everything started
Back
out at
then,
like
$30
thousands
was
of
a lot of money.
dollars. Yeah, everything when it first came out. Oh my God, my girlfriend came over with like a portable.
A mind
DVD
is a
player.
terrible thing to waste, Tommy.
She paid like $800 for it. And now you could get a portable DVD player for what, like $25?
I don't know, probably $60 on Amazon.
Yeah, honestly.
8mm, yes. Her grandfather had all their little tapes on 8mm.
My grandfather?
Your grandfather.
My father had them all. Didn't we used to have a 8mm? That big thing that they would pull out every once in a while? Show home
But we never
movies.
had any of your films.
Well, I saw my films. No,
Yeah.
that was before you, Fafo.
That was before me.
I did stuff too. I did stuff in college too.
I bet you did.
I just don't talk about it.
I bet you did.
I didn't cook, I'll tell you that much.
You didn't make chicken cordon
I
bleu.
didn't make chicken cordon bleu. No. I got wasted. Well, we all got wasted. And then we went to that, what's the place in Massachusetts? It's
The
dangerous.
Basketball Hall of Fame.
Who lives in Massachusetts? It's dangerous. Oh my God, it's not Massachusetts. It's
The Kennedys.
No. But yeah, it's like a vacation place. People go
Kennebunkport, Maine.
That's Maine. What's in
Martha's
Massachusetts?
Vineyard.
But what's the mountain? It's like a series of rocks. It's very, I don't know. But in the middle of the night,
Block
wasted
Island.
as shit. We were all climbing those mountains. I don't know how we lived through it, honestly. When I think back. Yeah, really. Man, Tatum was on clay tablets. That's funny, Robert.
You know you had an Etch-a-Sketch, Robert Kaczynski.
I had
and
an
all
That
you
was like
could
my
make,
favorite toy.
The only thing you could make were steps.
Lions. I could
Stairs.
only make me too. I
Stairs.
was very proud of those.
You could only make stairs on the
Lions.
Etch-a-Sketch.
Right. You just
In the
made
meantime, on the ad, they showed you like the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
And Starry, Starry Nights. You could never make that on an Etch-a-Sketch. You could only make stairs.
Etch-a-Sketch and Silly Putty. Ange, I think it was Ange was talking about, right? Silly Putty. And you took the Silly Putty and you put it onto the colored. Only Sundays had the colored cartoons in the Sunday newspapers. And you put it onto the colored cartoons. Oh my God, that was the best. That was my favorite thing to do.
Silly Putty?
Silly Putty on the colored cartoons. Because you could also always use Silly Putty on the black and white. But only on Sunday did Dondi come out. Dondi, remember Dondi?
Dondi.
And they had the colored cartoons in the Sunday newspapers.
But you wouldn't do Dick Tracy?
Was he black and white or color?
Colored. He was colored.
If he was colored, I did him. Yeah. Anything that was colored on Sunday, I did. I went through every single page of the newspaper that was colored. Silly Putty was all you ever did with the comics.
Kaczynski has a small collection of cassette
And I always tried to do the... It's Slinky. Not that we had.
No, you'd make the Silly Putty bounce too.
Yeah, but I don't. Well, it didn't bounce at all. Really, it landed. But I always wanted the steps. That Slinkies went down the steps. We didn't have steps. Well, we did really because we were apartment building. But my mother wouldn't let me play on the steps to try the Slinky on the steps. But that was like, oh, if I could have had steps, man, I would have slinkied them all.
Well, that's another thing. You could never get the Slinky to go down the steps.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it was not true. But I can't say that. Did anybody do Slinkies down the steps? Because we lived in an apartment and we didn't have steps.
And then by the time our kids came along, the Slinky was made out of plastic. We had metal, rust. They would rust.
We had real Slinkies. We took our lives in our hands to play with Slinkies.
Right.
And then if the end, like broke off or lifted up a little bit, and
nice,
you cut yourself with
sharp.
it, yeah, and rusty. Yeah, you needed friggin' tetanus to play with.
Yeah, I think it was made out of spring steel.
Those are our toys.
Dan says, yes, it's true. But I mean, down the steps the way they showed on the commercial.
Did go down the
Not
steps?
that you just throw it down the steps like a hot dog down a hallway. Like
No, it had to go.
Slinky,
Slinky, incredible and wonderful fun. It's Slinky,
Don't go changing the lyrics. Listen,
everyone.
if you don't know the lyrics,
It had to rhyme with one.
you got to look for the karaoke.
Fun for every boy and girl. It was something that
Totally
came up
not
with,
the words, but go on.
It was something that rhymed with girl, but I can't remember. But that's pretty good that I remembered that. I tried to slinky down the steps and went like 3 steps, and that was it. See? But on the commercials, it did work.
Right.
Exactly. Hey, Pat, how are you, honey?
Yeah, on the commercial, that Slinky was running down the sidewalk like Blade Runner.
Yeah, it was. Kind of like Mark on his scooter.
He took a fall. He took a spill.
Oh, my God.
Got
If
some
anybody
road rash.
hasn't seen that,
That's road rash.
Joe Quattrone, if you have any idea how to link Mark, well, definitely drop his link. And drop your link. Chris, drop your links. Anybody in here with the channel, drop your links. Baby Love, drop your link. But other than that,
too, yes.
Joe Quattrone, if you have any idea how to drop a specific link, like Mark's spill on his bike, let's let everybody see that. That is worth a view. It was terrible. When I saw it, I mean, it was bad enough when I saw it first time on my phone. But then when I showed Fafo and I played it on the TV and saw it on the TV, I was like shell-shocked. I couldn't even believe it. Thank God the man was wearing a helmet. Thank God.
At least he had a helmet on.
I mean, I'm Jewish, and I will say it. Thank you, dear Jesus.
You coming up, kid?
Really.
Come up.
Because that would have been, like, crazy.
Can't jump?
My cat swatted it. Oh, that's too funny. Yes, dear.
Come here.
I'll get you. That's too funny. Guys, if you haven't, then please. Fafo is dry. Tom E. is very concerned. Fafo is dry. We'll go in the kitchen, take the people, and we'll get to the food. Because we're getting, a little lazy about it because Din hasn't been here, but Karina is here. So the whip is still being cracked.
Din might be lurking.
Well, I hope she is. Hi, Din, if you're lurking. I don't know. Din sounds like if she gave up social media, she's serious about it.
I think maybe Din found another channel that feeds her.
Not as good as you.
No, not as good.
Apparently you make the actual homemade Cordon Bleu. Not for me. I have no proof of this, but you say it, so. Oh, good. Thanks, Joe. Joe put up Mark's Crash. Anybody who hasn't seen it, have a look. You will not believe it. What
He's
the
lucky.
human body can endure
He's
is seriously unbelievable.
He's lucky. When I end this plum wine, I'm gonna probably have to go to beer or champagne. This is good stuff. I'm gonna get more of this.
All right, look. I'm gonna hand you stuff.
Hold on. Let me put my plum wine back in the fridge.
Okay.
Okay.
Take that.
Hand me.
Take that. Take that. Could you all see? Is it too dark over there? We're going to cook over here, though, probably, because it's neater. All right, now the first thing we're going to do, that's in my way, Fafo.
What is?
The camera.
Well, where you want the camera at?
I'm going to be here.
All right, so let's move the camera over to here.
Okay, good idea. Okay, and now, again, is it too dark? See if they say they need more light.
Sometimes it's too bright.
Because I could do that. I like that. I need light, so sorry, guys.
That light is good.
All right, tell me if it's too
So
bright.
you want me to move the ingredients over to here?
I want you to just take something and cut the ingredients over here.
Okay, what ingredients am I cutting? Oh, the chicken?
Chicken and ham. I have given you instructions. You know what to do. Now let's see if he listened to the instructions.
So you want me to take something
Yes,
and cut the chicken.
There you go.
All right?
Uh-huh. Okay, get your cutting board and a knife.
Do you need these?
Yes. Actually, you know what? No, because in a minute we're going to dump that, and we could use that.
I knew the answer was no.
Okay.
All right, so we have some chicken that's treated cut up.
Go
So
with your
this is about 2 cups worth?
We're going to need more. And I didn't cut it up. Show them what it is.
Oh, so that is Tyson grilled chicken breast strips.
Yeah.
It's 22-ounce bag.
Yes.
So it's already grilled. It's not breaded.
We need 3 cups.
It's made with white meat chicken.
So here.
So
Here, we needed more than what was in there. So you need to cut that up too. Okay. Show me first so they could see what I'm doing and then you could cut. And I will be out of your way.
What?
Put the camera on what I'm doing.
They can see what you're doing.
You can? Alright, so all I'm doing is because we like crispy. Hi guys. Oh, I had no idea you were there. Alright, we like our tater tots crispy. So I am going to do that. Because we're going to use the tater tots as the topping. But if you put it on top of the casserole, you know, it gets kind of like, not crispy. So I want crispy. So we're just going to put them in the air fryer for a few minutes. To crisp up. Alright. And we'll get some of this. And we'll give it a little olive oil spray. And let's see what the instructions say to air fryer instructions. Preheat, I never preheat. 360, 10 minutes. So, okay, we're going to do air fry, 360, I think we'll do 8 minutes because I'm not preheating. So we'll check them after 8 minutes. And they're going to go back in for a while with the casserole. So garbage. Alright, he's cutting up the chicken breast because we want everything bite-sized. So he's going to cut up the chicken. He's going to cut up the ham, which is actually just boar's head ham. And he's going to cut up some florets. Alright, Fafo. Cut everything. I'll go get you a tray.
Do. Alright. So we've cut up about 3 cups of that Tyson grilled chicken. Right?
Yes.
That's what it looks like. Oh, what happened? What'd you do, Treaton?
I did nothing.
You did something.
I got this. I got a pan. Literally did nothing. If this cuts off, I have no idea.
It won't cut off. The lights will just go dark.
Oh, you won't cut off, but we'll go dark. Okay.
You gave me ham?
Over here.
Adonde?
Okay. So everything after you cut, put in here. You're gonna cut this, and you're gonna cut the ham. Not all the ham.
But that whole bag of florets.
The whole bag of florets. And you want to do like half the ham. Let's start with that.
Half of the ham?
Half of the ham. And throw everything into that tin.
Half the ham.
I'll be right back. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, first things first. She said to throw the chicken in this tin. So let's do that. All right, chicken in the tin. Chicken in the tin. That's garbage. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, let's get our nice little wash here. All right, what am I cutting next? Florets. The whole bag of florets? Oh, she said the ham. All right, let's do the ham. This is just boar's head ham. Boar's head ham. Oh, this way. Boar's head ham. Oh, there you go. All right. Izzy, you're going to get stepped on. Doo-doo. Like this, we're going to get out of my way. She said half. Okay. Half. Let's see how they cut it. Oh, there you go. There you go. See how they cut this. They cut it. They cut it. Oh, it's like a round ham. So let's see, is this about half? Yeah, this is about half. This is about half. All right. Another cutting board. Doo-doo. Let's roll this up. Put this back. All right, so let's take this. She wants it in long strips, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to roll this up. We're going to make like a brujol. You make like a brujol. Cut. Okay. Just throw the ham in the chicken?
Yep.
You don't want me to strip it out?
Yeah, strip it out. Oh, alright. I'm putting the mic back on. Tell me if I'm echoing. Guys, tell me if I'm echoing.
Well, the white is good.
I know, it was good last time too, though. Alright, that looks perfect. I thought it looked better before I stripped it out.
Come on, kid.
Break it up. Oh, look out.
So what do you want me to do with these florets?
I want you to cut them.
Okay.
Bite size. My hands are clean. I want everything about the same size. Am I echoing?
Let me see your light.
Now look at them. They'll tell me if I'm echoing. I'm afraid to speak if I'm echoing. I don't know.
I think you're good.
We'll check and see what the chat is saying. Thinking is not knowing.
Ange says, tell Treaton to shut up. Oh my God. She said perfect, no echo.
Okay, thank you. Oh, you know what, Ange? I just realized I gave you wrong information.
Wrong.
That band that I told her was tomorrow in Yonkers, it's tonight, isn't it?
It's tonight.
Oh, oops. Disregard what I said about
The
tomorrow.
Georgia 5 is in Yonkers tonight at the casino.
But they're up here tomorrow.
But they're up here tomorrow.
Favo might be doing Favo Square Garden
Yes.
tomorrow. He has chores to do to get the house ready.
So you want the whole bag, right?
Yeah.
Look at these florets. I think they're bite size already.
Let me see. Yes, they are. Throw them in.
And the whole bag or just half the bag?
Whole bag.
Whole bag. Whole bag it is.
Okay.
And that was simply, look, Simply Nature Brock, organic.
All right, big mouth.
Organic. This is 10 ounces.
Aldi's.
10 ounces, Aldi's.
$1 something. Big mouth. I told you I needed...
Big Mouth is Martha Ray.
I told you I needed the measuring cup. You were like, I knew she didn't. Well, I
What are you going to use it for?
to mix up the mixture of the soups.
Oh, okay. And look, we're almost ready.
You all heard that conversation, right? I knew she wouldn't eat it.
Who is that your imitation of?
Yeah.
Is that your Val Kilmer imitation? It's
Gene
terrible.
Hackman.
It's terrible.
I've heard more.
Gene Hackman is angrier.
All right. Now open the can of Campbell's. Campbell's cream of chicken.
Here, put this back. Here. Campbell's cream of chicken.
All right, they got it. Cream of chicken. Everybody knows Campbell's. If you use a different brand that's less expensive, feel free.
And then?
Get it all in here.
How do you do that?
Let the ghost of Gene Hackman and Val Kilmer guide you.
There you go. It's all in.
You're very funny. Let's go.
It's all in.
Let's go.
It's all in. And then?
Hell of a shake.
And then? What are you going to use to mix? A big spoon?
Whatever your heart desires.
Or you want like a little spatula?
Whatever you like. You're going to mix it, so whatever you want. I always use a spoon, you always use a spatula. Oh. We need to season. I'm not going in with salt because everything was salty enough. No, I'm just doing pepper. And I'll use some pepper in the soup. Alright. Season till you sneezing. I stole that line from one of the cooks I watched. Season till you sneezing. Cute. Okay, so now I'm going to add some chicken breast. About a half cup. Alright, so look. Mix this. I was telling him to do it, but what the hell. I'll do it. Okay, mix this.
Mm-hmm.
Get the cheese ready, Fafo. Okay. Pour. Stir.
Now you done with it?
Now I'm done with it. Alright. Where's the cheese, babe?
I have it right here in my hand.
Let me have it.
Want me to do it?
Do it. Do it.
Whole bag?
Stir it. Yeah, well, it's half a bag in there, so yeah. Just pour and stir. Once the potatoes are ready, you're going to put the whole concoction into
Oh, you don't want it just on the top?
It's going to go on the top, but see,
You want it
one
mixed?
side is going to be crunchy, so we're going to put...
You want this mixed?
Yeah, yes. So you're going to put crunchy side down. You could just leave it. Well, you know what? Let's test the potatoes when they're done. How much longer for the potatoes?
Says 49 seconds.
Alright, so let's just see when they're done. And I'll let you know what to do next. Just good enough. 40 seconds.
What should I do next?
You didn't add all the cheese.
No. I thought you wanted me to save it for the potatoes.
Yeah.
Like au gratin.
Do you want that? Alright. What the hell?
I thought that's what you said.
No. They're very soft. And they're hot. Alright, they need more time. Okay, so this is going to be hot. So we're going to let the potatoes cool. Or, you know what? Get them out. Pour the potatoes on top of here. And arrange. Don't stuff your face. Stop humming. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, my friend's going to tell me I'm so mean to him. Put that in the sink, honey. No. Put that in the sink, honey.
Very hot.
Put that in the sink, honey.
Okay, now what?
Okay, you want to get that out of there because we got to cook this. What did you not understand?
Well, the sink is hot. The sink has
The
got
sink is hot. The sink is aluminum. It can handle the heat. There you go. Now you're cooking with gas. Rinse that with cool water, and what do you know? Voila. Alright, and now we're going to, since Papa suggested, we should let Papa do it, but he's worried about the sink. He's worried about the metal sink getting burned. Okay. We'll add a little more seasoning. Again, just pepper, not salting. Oh, you know what? Potatoes do need salt, so I'm going to do a little salt on the potatoes. And there we have it. Chicken. Cordon Bleu. Casserole. And by the way, I know you spell Cordon Bleu with B-L-E-U. I'm aware. That's the French fancy way.
That was spell check, not me.
But we do blue. Okay. So we're going to put that in there. Oh, you know what? I don't want to put that on top of there.
It's hot. It's hot.
Will you relax with the hot? Oh my God. Jesus.
Stop blaming that guy.
It's not so hot.
Everybody blames that guy.
Now, if I touch the tray, that's hot. The tinfoil is not that hot. Right.
It's hot.
And now we're going to bake. So we're going to go to bake. I don't know, 350. I'm going to go... Let's go 20 minutes, see how it looks. And that's that. Chicken cordon bleu casserole. We'll get back to you with our review. Oh, by the way, I'm changing our review from last week's dinner. The noodles that we got at Aldi's, delicious. Not changing the review on the taste. Absolutely delicious. I'm changing my review on what it did to our stomachs for the next few days. Not worth it. So I will not be buying that again. And you've all been warned. Very delicious. Let me taste that. Quite delicious. That's really good. A little sweet for my taste, but the flavor is there. Yum. Okay, that's it. My segment's done.
Okay.
Cooking's over.
Looks good.
Do you think, Fafa?
All right, here.
Fafa it up. Remember, higher.
Let me get some more plum.
Blue is the American version. That's right. Thank you, Jolie. You get me, Jolie. You hungry? See, Karina's hungry. Uh-oh. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Karina, I said it for 20. We're going to check after 20. Should be okay. The noodles were the peanut noodles. You're a little low on me, Bubs. You're a little low on me. Here up. Here up. What were the noodles?
Like a rice noodle.
Yeah, it was a rice noodle, which was gluten-free.
But it came with like with a flavor packet. And was like mostly...
Maybe that's it, if you don't use the flavor packet.
Yeah, I don't use that flavor packet.
Because the black flavor packet turns more than just the flavor black. If you get my
Yo,
drift.
Karina, what happened with the neighbor? No food tonight from the neighbor?
Oh, gosh.
Yo, I'm going to have a conversation with that neighbor.
How are you, Karina? Did you get any of those horrible storms? I remember
Rice
you said
noodles,
you were good. That you weren't in the zone, but are you okay? Is everything okay?
Good boy.
Everything was cool?
Uh-huh.
They were all these noodles. I can't remember exactly what they were. It was peanut sauce.
It was some kind of pad thai noodles.
Yeah, pad thai. That was it. Pad thai peanut noodles.
Patrick.
Yes, they were very delicious. Right. Yeah. Leave out. It wasn't the sauce. Sauce was fine. I believe it was the flavor packet because it was all like black and it was almost like you could see the residue in the sink of it, like a tarry kind of, which that would be the color.
Now Patrick's in a BRB.
BRB, Patrick. I get you.
That's good.
Rice noodles, no, it wasn't the noodles. It was definitely the sauce. It was the flavor packet. So I would leave out that flavor packet. Use the sauce packet. That was just the peanut sauce. So I'm fine with peanut sauces. And spice up the peanut sauce, but not use their seasoning pack. And it would be fine. So taste-wise, absolutely delicious. Price-wise, fabulous price. I would totally buy them again, except for, the outcome was iffy. Yeah, and right. When you see some kind of residue in your sink,
Oh, yeah.
Can't be good for your system, honestly. Exactly. I got a storm last night, but they're safe. Okay, good. Thank God. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Prayers to all the people from Texas to Cleveland, Ohio that were involved in the thunderstorms and the flooding.
Absolutely. Prayers, guys. Yes.
Prayers to all you guys. I know it's a mess. I know you don't have electric.
Yes.
And there's even some people in Canada without electric. They're like without electric for 5 days. I don't know what's going on up there.
That is really bad.
Weather. It's all weather related.
Weather related, yes. But when you don't have electric, man, I mean, everything is just wrong.
You better have a generator.
You better have a generator. Yeah, what do we have? A 1974?
75.
75. Oh, oops. What do you also have? A 2000 and what? The what? A 2000 and what?
15.
2015. Which one do you use when we're out of power?
1974.
Okay. If that doesn't tell you all you need to know about FAFO.
Yeah, big mess with those storms, Ange. And then there's earthquake. It's like, it's not only that there was a twister they just tore your house apart, there's earthquake.
I've heard blame Ann.
I've heard blame YOA.
I've heard blame YOA.
Blame YOA.
This is what
I
heard.
So many times.
Yep.
Hashtag blame YOA. I heard a beep, beep, beep.
It's at temperature.
Oh, it's at temperature.
Yes. So everything in there looked good, right? We got the chicken. The chicken is absolutely delicious. You really can't tell the difference between grilling your own.
And I went for she sent me to get Purdue.
Purdue ready cuts. They didn't have that.
They had every other flavor of Purdue,
right?
Except
I guess you could get a breaded one. I mean, like I always have the breaded chicken tenders here, so I was going to use that, but I really wanted to go.
But chicken Cordon Bleu is not breaded.
It is breaded. Didn't you say you breaded? You pounded and you breaded?
I didn't say I breaded. I said I pounded.
And then what did you do?
You put the ham and you put the cheese and you roll.
And then you're supposed to dip in egg and bread.
And then you drink Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh. Who did you cook this delicious meal for, may I ask?
I think me and the room next door, we cooked.
What did the girls next door look like? They had the wine. They brought the wine. The chicks next door brought the wine.
Yeah, they brought the wine, all right. They always bring the wine.
Good one. Easy peasy. That's it. You know how I cook. You know how the treating does.
Jolie, we had a thunderstorm at 4 a.m. this morning. Lightning was like a strobe light.
Hey. 4 a.m. I just, when it's like that in the middle of the night, I just lay there and keep my eyes open and watch the show.
And that's when you're like putting flashlights strategically everywhere, like in the bathroom,
yep,
next to the TV remotes, in the kitchen,
you got
in the bedroom.
Right.
You got to have your flashlights and your lanterns going. Yeah.
Favo has a good flashlight game. As soon as he hears there's going to be a storm, he has flashlights everywhere.
Which everybody has a flashlight on their phone. So, like, first thing you have to do is charge up your phone.
Charge up your phone. That was the first question. We got storms what night? Tuesday night? Tuesday into Wednesday? Sunday into Monday?
And charge up your auxiliary batteries. You should all have, like, the little 10,000 mAh battery
we have
charger.
Those. Yep. Yeah, he's good about all that stuff. All the equipment
and
stuff.
If you don't buy them when they're on sale at Amazon, when is that? Black Friday?
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Yep.
10,000 AMH. That's all you need. One. You get
one? How many do we have? We have more than one.
We even have a new one that I don't know where it is.
Uh-huh. So that's what has to be done this week. We have to clear off the beds because, you know, where there's empty space, there tends to be clutter on that empty space. But now our kids are coming home and they need their beds. So the beds have to be cleared off. The dining room table has to be cleared off.
That's what's nice about the ghosts of Gene Hackman and the ghosts of Val Kilmer, because they're ghosts.
They don't need.
They just lay down
anywhere.
They're fine.
They could be laying on you.
They could go through the wall.
They could be laying right there with you and Izzy right now.
The ghost of Val Kilmer is my huckleberry. I said, what does that mean?
That's what needs to be done. The beds need to be cleared off. The rooms need to be straightened up. The dining room table needs to be cleared off because I think I stopped. Thursday's their anniversary, but Saturday is Passover. So there's a lot. And of course, FAFO Friday is Friday. So, okay, so that's a lot. So we need the dining room table, we need the beds, everything has to be cleared out. And then there has to be a major cleanup. Like, we need to use Pine Sol. FAFO needs to use Pine Sol. Because if you all remember, FAFO fired my staff when he became retired. So FAFO's really good about keeping up with, like, the vacuuming and the straightening up, and I straighten up.
No, Cat, I have 2 generators. She says, I'm surprised. So you gave the impression that I don't have a generator.
I actually said you have one from 1974.
But Cat didn't get that impression.
And one from 2015.
Cat doesn't believe that someone can still have a generator from 1975
Believe it,
that works.
and that's the one he uses. Believe it, right. I mean, any normal person would have got rid of the 1974 and just used the newer 2015 one that he got in, like, 2016. However, that's not our FAFO. So 5-0 is sticking with the 1974.
Listen, that is a testament to my stick-with-itness. I stick with the generator from 1975. I stick with you for 37 years.
I knew that was coming. I knew. That's why I was just looking at him.
It's just a testament to my stick-with-itness. That's all.
Yeah, he's stuck with me. Okay. Anybody who knows us, and you all know us, okay? I don't have to answer.
If I don't get the cleaning done, I'm going to blame YOA.
We stuck together with each other.
Like glue?
You bet your ass like glue. Yeah.
What kind of glue? Gorilla Glue?
Yeah.
Or Elmer's glue?
Elmer's glue is too easy to peel off. Like a Generac.
Look, Ange puts up a mop bucket, and like a scrub. Like I'm going to get down on my knees.
And she put up more work.
Like, yeah, more work for Fafo. There you go.
That's exactly right.
That's more work for Fafo. 75 generator.
You got it. One more thing, Ange. Yep. 75 generator.
It's actually a Kohler. It's a Kohler 1975 generator. Off of
Cordon said off the Poseidon ship. Yes.
Yeah?
That's right.
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman no longer needed it. Fafo inherited it. Yeah.
Why not?
Hi, Paula. Crazy glue. Mm-hmm.
Crazy glue. Good one, Ange. Good one. I would drink to that, but I don't have any more plum wine.
I'm out of drink too, so go fill us up.
See, I was hoping you would go fill us up.
Of course you are. I was waiting to see if you were actually going to ask that.
I was hoping that you, after almost 37 years.
I just cooked the dinner for you.
Almost 37 years.
Let me have your cup.
Here's my cup.
Almost 37 years? Almost. Like 5 days shy of 37.
Something could happen to me.
God forbid. Shut up.
You never know.
Shut up.
I could be involved in a scooter accident. You don't know.
Well, I doubt that.
You just don't know.
I'm not letting you on a scooter, so I doubt that would.
But I have friends already. I have friends. I have Ghost of Gene Hackman, Ghost of Val Kilmer. They'll be like, yo, Ghost of Fafo, what's up?
He has friends.
Yeah, I have buddies over there.
You have friends in, I don't know, are they in high places?
Well, I got friends in low
We don't really know.
places.
We don't really know where place your friends are.
Where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my
blues away.
And I'm here to say, that's 2 more hours till that. 2 more hours.
2 more hours for what?
Isn't it going to be Tony Marquez band tonight?
No.
Fafo needs
well,
a bigger
maybe,
cup.
but Mark doesn't do that on Friday.
I need like a boba straw, and I need a boba straw and a case of this plum wine.
Who? Rock? The Kid Rock? No, not Kid Rock. Who does Mark do on Friday nights? Somebody rock.
Dr. Rock. I love Dr. Rock.
Dr. Rock.
Dr. Rock is good. They're great. Oh, it's going to be a good night.
Right.
I'm going to have to pace myself. Hey, Patrick, did you finish BRBing? All right, Patrick is back.
Hi, Patrick.
I can check up on Patrick all day long because if he's in Ange, I'm good. If he's in Christopher Dotson, and then if he's in Manny's, or if he's on the Tappers,
Manny's making some major
life
changes, right?
Right? Like I can monitor Patrick New York's activity through YouTube. Like I don't need to have a camera down there invading his privacy.
You don't need the baby cam?
I don't need I have the monitor where I could hear him.
Ah, okay.
Like if he trips over something and his square head hits the cement floor, I could hear him. Or if he's riding a scooter around in the basement, which he's not supposed to be riding the scooter around in the basement.
Don't do that, Patrick.
Patrick, New York. Oh, he BRB'd already. That's good. That is good.
Patrick's quick.
So,
I don't know. Some days I'm like a camel. Most days. But I don't know what's going on today. It's like...
So Izzy and Lucy got baths this week at Tractor Supply. They loved it.
Yes, he did. You know why they got baths? I'll tell you why they got baths.
Why did they get baths Street 99?
Because I asked you to do something else.
Because I gave it to them.
Yeah. Because he gave it to them. Why did he give it to them?
Because they're due. They're due.
Something else.
They're due.
Oh, they were due. They were due 2 weeks ago.
They were due.
I also asked them 2 weeks ago.
Well, didn't your son say to you you're not supposed to watch Beagles all the time?
They were already a month. It was already a month.
Every month
they were due 2 weeks ago. I said 2 weeks ago they should get a bath. 2 weeks ago I was ignored until I asked him to do something else. And now I think I learned the secret.
I'm offended that you're characterizing me bathing them as ignoring something else that you wanted me to do.
Pretty sure I figured out a pattern with that.
Did they not have to be bathed?
2 weeks ago, I told you. Ever since 2 weeks. Not like I just said it once. I kept reminding. I was ignored. Until this week, I said something else needed to be done. And voila, bath got done.
So maybe there's a delay. Like maybe I'm buffering.
Yes.
You know, like sometimes Angie's in Times Square.
Exactly.
And you get that little circle wheel thing buffering. Or Christopher Dotson's walking in Jersey City. And you get that wheel that's buffering. Sometimes I get buffering.
Yeah.
When I hear you talking, when like you're talking, I hear buffering.
Look how white that is. I did that.
You're amazing.
To register.
You're amazing.
That was pretty good. Look at that.
Good.
It was very dusty.
You're making a good cashier with the register.
Yesterday, while he was out back with the dogs, I dusted. And you know when they, ladies, you know when they do anything? Did you use a feather duster? I used the Swiffer and the Windex. You know when they do anything, they have to let you know they did something? Well, at least Fafo has to let me know everything he did for the day. There's a rundown of the day. Which, ladies, when we do stuff all day, every day, we don't mention it. But this time, I mentioned it. Because the deal was, when he fired my staff, that he would be totally taking over all the cleaning duties. So I didn't.
That was not the original deal. That was not the original deal.
It was the original deal.
The original deal was I take care of the outside of the house, and you take care of the inside of the house. That was the original deal.
That was the original deal, like when we moved in here. If I wasn't going to get a cleaning lady.
When did we move in here?
In 2001.
9/11. Never forget. Never forget that was the deal.
So I'm right. You know that was the original deal. That didn't work out, so of course I hired a cleaning woman who was with us. Well, we always had
How many women did she show up with?
She showed up with 2 others. There were 3. There was a team who I loved.
Sometimes there were 4.
Sometimes
and they each took a room.
Right. Which should really take for this house
half an hour.
Right. But they took longer, and she was very good. Like, if I needed decluttering, like this week, she would declutter for us. So it was great. I love her. But Bavo got retired, and he was like, oh, we don't need her anymore. We got to save money. We're on a fixed income. I'll do all the cleaning.
Daddy's home.
Daddy's home. So I was like, stupidly, I was like, okay. But only because I had noticed she had been, like, falling off a little bit, like, too much. And so I was like, all right, fine. She was canceling a lot.
You heard that Clint Eastwood died today? Oh, Judy.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Judy.
my God.
Oh, my God.
So we had Clint Eastwood.
Whoa.
Val Kilmer.
Another great.
Who else?
Another ghost to the gang. Yes. It's terrible. Look what you've done to these major celebrities. You turned them into ghosts.
These are all like my heroes.
It's true. So,
except for Val Kilmer, because I'm older.
Anyway, I was tired of her like canceling all the time. Because there's a certain amount of preparedness you need to do when your cleaning girl is coming over. So I would do that.
Yeah, here's the preparedness. Fafa would have to clean the bathroom and the kitchen and vacuum to prepare for the cleaning woman.
Fafa would do
and
that.
Empty
I'm not
all
saying
garbage.
He would do that, but he didn't have to do that. Fafa took it upon himself.
Like she could have just come here, gone in the freezer, taken bonbons, put her feet up, had some plum wine, and watched The Real Housewives of New Jersey with this one.
Sometimes she did.
Oh, Fafa did a good job.
Pretty much cleaned the whole house already. He didn't have to. He chose to do that. He wanted to clean the house before the cleaning woman came.
Because, you know, the dog hair's everywhere. Like, it's like crazy.
Yeah. So he made her job easy, and then he was mad because he made her job too easy. So he decided that he was just going to be the cleaning
No.
person.
No. Tell the truth. Fafa would clean, right, for the cleaning lady. Then the cleaning lady would come and clean, and Fafa would pay her in cash. And then Fafa would look around and be like, it's not any cleaner than when I cleaned it. Like, why am I paying her to clean if it's Fafo clean? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, she needed to get it to white glove test clean.
Nobody does. And
she needed to get it to bouncing a quarter off the bedsheet clean.
Nobody does that.
Fafo did it.
Papa doesn't do that.
Fafo.
And his thing was
I've never
always...
gotten the sheets where you could bounce a quarter off of them. When our sons come home, they will prove you wrong. They will be deposed.
Fine.
They will be...
Okay.
And I will be exonerated.
Okay, good. I'll turn on the camera so all of you could test this out with us. He would be like, well, she didn't wash the bathroom walls.
Oh, Tony Teresi says Clint Eastwood is not dead.
Who washes the bathroom walls every single time they come and clean your house? No, you don't wash the bathroom walls.
I used to.
Have you? When's the last
Not
time you
anymore.
washed the bathroom?
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
right. But he would bitch if she didn't do it every other week when she was here. He would bitch. He would
They're
just find
tile.
something to bitch
I had
about.
them do tile right to the ceiling for this
And
purpose.
I can't take it, him bitching. It's just easier to just go with the flow. And I was like, you know what? You're going to clean? Fine. And he's very good about it. If I say whatever needs to be done, it's done. Within a month, it's done. So.
That's quicker than when you call the plumber.
The plumber is here right away. What are you talking about?
2 weeks.
The plumber was just here.
2 weeks. He was just here, but I called him 2 weeks before that.
Well, the plumber doesn't clean the bathroom.
Papa has to rig something up for 2 weeks. The plumbing.
He's very good at rigging. Papa is a YouTube fixer. Whatever needs to be done, he'll rig it up until the expert gets here.
No, Gene died in February, Ange. Dad just died, right? He just died here in April.
Yeah. I don't know. So we got to... Somebody break the tie. Is Clint dead or alive? I don't know.
Tony says he's not dead on the internet yet. He's still alive. Maybe he's like in the hospital.
Maybe. What was I saying? Again, you interrupted me, and now I can't remember what I was saying.
I'm so sorry for interrupting.
So I was just tired of waiting for the cleaning girl, and she didn't show up. And he was bitching, and I was like, it's not worth it. And he promised that he was going to do it. So I was like, fine.
Why wouldn't she show up?
Do it.
Did you offend her somehow?
No, she loved us. She was just, car broke down. She was getting a divorce.
This was another cleaning girl.
This is the second.
Oh, this one was the best.
The first time
she was going through a divorce. The kids are going to see a psychologist because of it. The car's breaking down. She lost her phone.
Yeah.
Oh, the car.
Always a story.
And the phone broke down.
I'm good at making up
couldn't
stories.
Call, and then she wouldn't call to say she's not coming.
Right, which really pisses me off. If you're not coming, just tell me you're not coming. Don't make me sit around until like 4 o'clock when I finally call you, when you're supposed to be here at noon. Like, I already figured out you're not coming. And then I text her, and I'm like, so you're not coming. She's like, oh, yeah, I meant to call you.
And let me tell you, I was rooting for this girl, because the first week she came here,
oh my God, like
she was like
whirlwind.
gangbusters. It was like deep clean.
Yep.
And
exactly,
then,
and she got too many punks to deal with.
And
good
then,
line. Good.
And then all of a sudden...
He's alive. Baby Love has confirmed he's alive.
All right, Baby Love, thank you. Then all of the
sudden... Is he the one who was on stage and talking to an empty chair? Is he the one who did that? Who's in charge of the guns? The president of the... what's the gun organization?
National
Pro
Rifle
Guns.
Association.
National, yeah, NRA, right. That guy. Who's that guy? He was the one that was at the Academy Awards or something, and he was talking to a chair. An empty chair.
When?
Like somebody was in there.
When?
A few years back. He might have died. I don't know, but I know this story to be
Charlton
true.
Heston?
Yes! Is he alive?
No.
He died.
Moses. You mean Moses? Moses.
Oh, those movies are going to be coming up. It's Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Passover, Easter. 10 Commandments.
Clint Eastwood, he did Gran Torino.
We saw that.
Right, good movie.
Isn't that supposed to be the best chase scene of all time?
No. You're thinking about French Connection with Gene
I
Hackman.
saw that. I didn't think that was the best chase scene of all time. Maybe back then, at the time.
The best chase scene in any movie is the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, I can't get into that movie. I've seen it like 100 times because this one I'll watch it and I'll just like be in the room, but I can't. It's too silly. It's just silly. All right, so dinner is almost ready. So what do you want to do? Moses is dead? Oh, Moses
Patrick
is dead.
always asks
he
to
didn't
talk
just
to
die,
an
though.
empty
He
chair.
died a while back?
Moses died a while ago. Well, Moses lived to be over 100, right? In the Bible, Moses was like 100 and something.
100 and something. Moses lived to like 750. What are you talking about?
He lived like
he could have
forever.
been in America. He would have been collecting Social Security still.
So maybe Clint...
Come on, that was a good line.
Maybe Clint
Come on,
Eastwood
I know
is
I
on
got
the Moses
political there,
diet.
but come on, folks. That was a good line.
We got to get on this Moses diet.
That was good.
I wonder what you have on the mold. You have like Pabst Blue Ribbon beer and cashew nuts. That's it. Nothing
What are you
else.
talking about?
Moses and Clint Eastwood must be on the same diet that they live forever.
Why?
It's the food. It's your diet.
Why did you bring up Pabst Blue Ribbon and peanuts? Like
Because
Poppy,
in
my grandfather, loved Pabst Blue Ribbon and
I
peanuts.
love it too. Gran Torino, he only drank PBR.
Oh, well, everybody should know that, right? See how you have to keep up? Like
Joseph
every
Quattrone
role.
and Tommy and Artie knew that. They knew that.
Can You Wagon with Lee Marvin, Joe Lee. I don't know that one.
You don't know Lee
Smoked
Marvin?
Burning Bushes.
I bodyguarded
Right.
Lee Marvin once, but that's before treating.
Everything apparently was before treating. I've known the man since he was 13, and everything was before me. You're going to be cooking me like the real deal, not this casserole, 10 minutes and we're done. You're going to be cooking me. That's going to be a Fafa Friday.
Yeah.
Fafa's going to cook the real
Guess what?
deal.
I'll be running over those chicken breasts with the front tires of the Honda Accord.
I'll be ordering chicken cordon bleu.
No more hammering.
I'm not worth hammering for. What are you talking?
I don't know. Carpenters get like $90 an hour.
I don't need a carpenter.
Union.
You're hammering chicken breast. You're going to get $90
Jesus
an
was
hour?
a carpenter. He never made chicken cordon bleu.
I think he had other things to worry about.
I think he did.
I think he did too.
Moses
entertain
smoked
us.
weed.
Favo, it's time for you to entertain
I heard
us.
something beep over there. What are you doing?
It has to cool off. It's not ready to eat.
But you have to see if it's crispy.
It's
So why don't
crispy.
you go see if it's crispy and get me another plum wine?
I just poured. I'm not going. Nope. I just went. I just literally gave him.
Well,
a plum.
that's not the question.
All right. You know what?
That's
Okay.
not the
I
question.
will bring you a plum one.
The issue is to check on the crispiness.
Yes, it is, and I just did that.
And while you're checking,
You could hold your cup. I'm done with it.
and while you're done with it. All right, so Clint Eastwood is alive and kicking.
Just starting to
What
turn
we have
crispy.
here is a failure to
So I'm going to
communicate.
put it on broil for a minute or two.
Broil it up, baby.
We're going to broil for 2 minutes.
Karina, be ordering some food.
We're going to see.
Just call your neighbor, Karina. They'll bring you over something.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
They'll go out for you.
There you go. Don't bother me.
Oh, look at this. She brought me the whole bottle. Thank you, honey.
Mm-hmm.
You do love me.
I love you, Papa.
You do love me. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome. There you go.
All right.
Like, seriously, Hinch? Like, didn't I, like,
So,
literally
Ange, would
just-
you drink this plum wine? It's a little sweet,
It's sweet.
but it says
It's
plum.
very tasty, but it's sweet.
Well, so let me see if it says anywhere on this
Like,
label.
I could have a couple of sips,
Not
but I can't
sugar.
drink it.
It's
too
like
sweet for me.
champagne without the bubbles, really.
No, our champagne is dry. It's not sweet. I like our champagne. What champagne do you buy? 'Cause
Oh,
that's
this
good.
is imported by Sakeoni.
Sake.
In,
I'm
in
telling you, I
Oregon.
bought it for Joe. Remember I told you I bought a bottle of sake for Joe? When you guys were into the sake?
You did,
That's
you
the
did.
bottle. I liked it when we were in the store. In
Product
the
of
liquor store.
Japan. This is a
I know. That's why I bought it. I told
So
you. I
listen,
got that
when
one.
you bought it, there were no tariffs, and now there's tariffs. You made a good deal.
We don't know that.
I know you. I know that.
No, we don't know that there's tariffs with Japan. We only know China.
Oh, really?
China said no. Yeah.
So
China
that means
came back and said,
Timu's going
well,
up.
you charge us this, we're going to charge you 34%.
She wouldn't be. Yeah, it's kind of on the sweet. So it's plum wine, so it says natural sugar.
No, you can't
so
drink
yeah,
this.
you
Too
can't.
sweet. Nope. Uh-uh.
But what about champagne? Champagne's made from grapes. See, that's also got natural sugars from grapes.
Well, we're not big wine drinkers. Even when you have it for us with the champagne, like, I'll have a taste. He'll pour me a glass.
I love
but
champagne.
I always
I love
give
Prosecco,
him
really.
Prosecco, right.
Oh. So listen, it's also the birthday of Tony Orlando, who's 81 years old
Yes,
today.
it is. And he looks fabulous. We saw him today.
He does look fabulous.
He was on the show today. We saw him today. And it's not a live show, but she does it every week. So, oh, it was live. It was live. I take that back. We usually watch the video. Dina Martin. Dean Martin's daughter, has a show on YouTube every Friday, 4 o'clock, live. She's really good. It's fun. It's a fun show to watch. I love Dean Martin. And I love that whole, of course, the
This
Rat
one's
Pack
sweet,
and
Ange.
everything.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't like too dry. Dry is like,
I like dry.
I need a little
Well, I
sweet.
like the Prosecco you buy. That's
like the
my
Prosecco.
perfect level. It's not...
Well, that's Italian, The tariffs on Italian booze.
I haven't heard about Italy. I don't know.
Oh, Riesling is forget about it. It's too sweet.
Riesling is sweet, right?
He had a yellow ribbon holding up his pants.
That's funny. Did they sing that? Yeah, they sang that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's a good show. So we watched that, and we found out that it's Tony Orlando's birthday, and they sang Tony Orlando songs. So now I present Fafo Orlando. Go, Fafo. Oh, wait. I'll put it on. You ready? Are you in singing good voices?
I don't know. So you're going to have to hold your mic towards the...
No, I'm not, because we've done it every week, and I've told you every week it's fine. Fine, I tell you.
All right, if they can't hear me, fine.
You let me know if you can't hear. You let us know if you can't hear, because they can hear. Every week it's the same thing, and then all of a sudden I'm singing, and he has to hold the mic next to me. You'll hear the TV.
Oh, yeah, look, you can put your mic on this, and if you hold it towards the TV...
That's what you usually do.
Right here.
No, I don't need that. Could you just... Hush. Hush, little darling. Alright, we're going to go to the library. We're going to see what's in here. One of the songs. Wasn't one of the songs?
So here, I'm going to sing 3 Tony Orlando songs. One is going to be Knock 3 Times.
Here, this is not 3 times.
All right, do it. But you have to play the tambourine.
It's right here. I'm ready.
You have to.
I'm ready.
You have to.
I'm ready.
You have to. Knock 3 times in the style of Dawn.
Do you hear the music?
Hey girl, what you doing down there? Dancing alone every night while I live right above you. I can hear your music playing. I can feel your body swaying. 1 floor below me, you don't even know me. I love you. Oh my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway where the air conditioner used to be. Twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. If you look out your window tonight, pulling the string with the note that's attached to my heart. Read how many times I saw you, how in my silence I adored you, and only in my dreams did that wall between us come apart. Oh my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway where the air conditioner used to be. Oh, twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show.
Do it! Do it!
Whoa, I can hear the music playing.
Blue Ridge!
I can feel your body swaying.
The power!
1 floor below me, you don't even know me. I love you. Oh my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Whoa, oh, twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh my sweetness Means you'll meet me in the hallway where the air conditioner used to be. Oh,
God.
twice on the pipe. Means you ain't gonna show. All right, happy birthday, Tony Orlando.
All right.
That'd be cool.
Okay. Let's see. What else did you want from Tony, darling?
Well, I think the next song was going to be Candida.
Doesn't that sound like a venereal disease?
It
Isn't
is
that a
venereal disease. Candida.
It is, I swear.
It is.
Right?
How would you know?
I've heard of it.
Oh.
How would I know? How would I know you cooked chicken cordon bleu?
That was before your time.
Nothing was before my time.
That was before your time.
Oh my God, look, it popped right up.
Mm-hmm.
Candida, karaoke. I can't believe this was a song.
Who's under me? Is he?
You ready?
Who's under me?
Is he?
Oh.
Are you ready? That was hysterical. Did you see them all jump when I hit them?
Oh, Joanne's just clapping. Karina's clapping.
Ah!
Candida.
Okay, get ready.
I'm not sure I know this one.
I don't know. We heard him sing it today.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
I'm winging it. I don't care.
So show is winging it.
The stars will not come out if they know that you're about. 'Cause they couldn't match the glow of your eyes.
Who am I?
And who am I? Just an ordinary guy, trying hard to win me first prize. Whoa, Candida, we could make it together. The further from here, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean. Candida, just take my hand and I'll lead ya. I promise life will be sweeter, and it says so in my dreams. The future is bright. The gypsy told me so last night. Said she saw our children playing in the sunshine. And there was you and I in a house, baby, no lie. And all these things were yours and they were mine. Whoa, Candida, we could make it together. The further from here, girl, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean. Candida, just take my hand and I'll lead ya. I promise life will be sweeter, and it says so in my dreams. Musical interlude.
Instrumental break. Get ready.
And oh, who am I? Just an ordinary guy. You know I'm trying hard to win me first prize. Whoa, Candida, we could make it together. The further from here, girl, the better. Where the air is fresh and clean.
Oh,
it's Candida,
right in?
just take my hand and I'll lead ya.
Weird.
I promise that life will be sweeter, and it says so in my dreams.
Doesn't it sound like Knock 3 Times? They said the same thing. It does. It sounds just like Knock 3 Times. Yep. Okay. What else you got? What's the other song?
Whoa. It's a union rule that I give you like a minute break in between songs.
Tell me so I can find it. I didn't say you have to sing it. I'm saying, let me find it. Let me see if they have it.
Banter in between songs.
Banter all you want. You want me to find it or not?
So it's a Tony Orlando song. Joseph Quattrone mentioned it earlier.
Uh-huh.
Tie a yellow ribbon.
Tie a yellow ribbon.
Oh, my God.
Right.
If you had to name one Tony Orlando song.
Tie a yellow ribbon. True.
If you were on Jeopardy.
Candida.
Final Jeopardy. Final
Candida.
Jeopardy. And
the name... No, here's the question. What was the name of a Tony Orlando song and a venereal disease?
Good luck, contestants. Do, 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 do.
See, now he'll do that to me the rest of tonight. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I will totally forget that he's singing this tune, and all of a sudden, it will be in my head. Why? Because he will start humming it again.
Boom, boom. Okay, contestants, pens down. Pens down. All right, treat 99.
Candida.
I'm sorry, treat 99. I'm sorry, treat 99. You did not put it in the form of a question. I'm sorry, you are disqualified. The answer would have been, what is Candida? But you did not say it in the form of a question.
No fair.
You're disqualified.
No fair.
Those are the rules. Those are the rules.
I'm not playing
Jeopardy.
by rules.
That's why they call it Jeopardy.
I never play by rules. No.
It's Jeopardy.
I'm not playing Fafa. We don't live by rules.
It's Jeopardy.
No rules in the Fafa house. Okay.
Yo, Ange hates. Yo, Ange, why would you hate that song? Ange, did you somehow go to prison and get out and Joe didn't tie any yellow ribbons around the elbow?
I never realized.
Ange, is that what happened?
Every time I hear the song, I'm always surprised.
We can unring that bell.
I'm always surprised that he was in jail.
Who was in jail?
That the song is about somebody being in jail.
Yeah.
Every time. I always think he was at war. Every time I hear it, I am surprised that the song says he just got out of prison. Every single time.
Right, Patrick New York, this is only for entertainment purposes only.
Please no wager.
For entertainment purposes
All right, are you ready? Here we go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I still have the whole minute.
Okay.
Oh, my God. I'm going
Take
to have
as long
to
as you want.
contact
Oh, my God. Look what came up. I love that song.
What came up?
Obla-di, obla-da. Life goes on.
But that's Beatles.
Hey!
That's Beatles.
But it's a good song. I'm just saying.
Ringo Starr just came out with a new album.
Isn't he dead?
He's still alive.
Oh. I thought he was the ghost of.
No, we saw him in that movie, The Band.
Great movie.
Bum. Okay, the minute has passed. You can play.
Are you sure?
I mean, I'm going to guess.
Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Oh, God, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Andy Williams.
That's who sang that?
Yeah.
That was a step down. All right, you ready? I'm going.
I'm a professional content creator over here.
You'll hear it, right? You don't need the mics. Treating right again.
Hey, girl, what you doing down there? Dancing alone every night while I live right above.
Wait.
What happened? The band is on strike? What happened?
That is not Tie a Yellow Ribbon. That was I Could Hear Your Music Playing.
Did I just sing that?
Yeah, knock 3 times.
You're right. You're right.
It's supposed to be Tie a Yellow Ribbon.
You're right.
Look, what does it say?
Right. You're right.
Okay. Let's try this.
So go to the third one, the green one. Go to the green one.
Okay. Ready?
All right? Okay.
Let's try this.
Sorry. There's a little musical mix up there. You know, the band was a little bit. They did some gummies before. I don't know. oh.
Now, there you go.
I'm coming home. I've done my time. Now I've got to know what is and isn't mine. If you receive my letter telling you I'd soon be free, then you'll know just what to do if you still want me.
Spatula, Ann.
If you still want me.
Boom, 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 boom.
We'll tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon round the old oak tree, I'll stay on the bus. Forget about us. Put the blame on me if I don't see a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Bus driver, please look for me. 'Cause I couldn't bear to see what I might see.
Right here,
I'm
this line.
really still in prison, and my love, she holds the key. A simple yellow ribbon's what I need to set me free. I wrote and told her, please.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, tie a yellow ribbon round the old
Tie a ribbon round the old oak tree.
It's been 3
Tie a ribbon
long
round the old
years.
oak tree.
Do you still
Tie a ribbon
want
round
me?
the old oak tree.
If I don't see a ribbon round the old oak tree, I'll stay on the bus. Forget about us. Put the blame on me if I don't see a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree.
Musical break.
Musical interlude. You can play tambourine, you know.
Here you go. Big close, Papa.
Now the whole damn bus is cheering.
Oh, yes.
And I can't believe I see 100 yellow ribbons round the old oak tree. I'm coming home. Happy birthday, Tony Orlando.
Happy birthday, Tony. He is still alive.
I remember the old oak tree.
Thanks, Patrick.
Awesome. 81 years young today, Tony Orlando.
There you go.
81 years young. Happy birthday, Tony Orlando.
You got me, Patrick. It's our secret. That's down in the basement with you. That's your silverware, honey.
Oh, you like square-headed guys now?
Yeah. There you go.
They're very attractive.
Bravo. Let us know how the food came out.
I'm good. I still have plum wine.
All right. Well, it's 8:58 and Karina's hungry, so just saying.
Bus driver, I just sang. I need a minute. Did you not hear the union rules?
Yeah, right? Wants him going to spend money on some ribbons. Right. Yeah, honestly. That's why I thought he was in the military. He came home. That'd be a great experience. Now he went to jail. I'm supposed to be waiting for him for 3 years. Fuck that.
And just go to Michael's. Go to Michael's.
Nope, I'm not going
Go
to
to the
Michael's.
clearance section. You're going to find yellow ribbon.
Somebody that I'm with goes to jail
Especially
for 3 years.
after
Well, first
Easter.
of all, I'm not with
After
anybody
Easter.
who can possibly go to jail for 3 years. However, if I was, and he did, I ain't sticking around for your ass for 3 years.
If I went to
And
jail
I'm
for 3 years,
certainly
you wouldn't
not.
stick around?
No. And I'm certainly not tying ribbons around the old oak tree.
Well, we don't have any oak trees. We have maple
Right?
trees.
Yeah, there are no ribbons. No, not on any of the trees. No. I'm going to be back in New York City in an apartment.
In a what?
An apartment.
In
I'm
a
going
what?
to be in Angie's building in an apartment.
In Angie's building. Why wouldn't you live in Yoko Ono's building at the Dakota?
I can't afford it.
Come on.
How good's your insurance? What am I getting here?
What insurance? Health insurance?
Oh, right. You're just going to jail. Yeah, that ain't going to do me nothing. Right.
Well, you should marry a sugar daddy. You need a sugar daddy. You need a sugar daddy.
I had one in college when you were making.
But that was in college.
When you were making chicken cordon bleu for some bitches.
I beg your
now
pardon.
now all I have is
beg
an
your pardon.
OnlyFans page.
I beg your pardon.
Want to see my toes?
I beg your pardon. I'm offended.
Me too. Me too.
Come on, Patrick. I used to throw you in jail all the time.
Just once. Come
That's why
on,
you love
give
the
it up.
basement.
Just once.
You like that wrought iron motif I have.
Well, he's still kind of locked up.
So
this
that's
time
it.
in your
That's
basement.
it. We sang. You didn't sing at all.
Did I sing?
I think you
People
should
were
sing a Tony
complimenting me
Orlando
that I
thing.
am good backup, that I have a nice backup voice. People were literally complimenting me.
So you were Dawn? You were Dawn?
I was Dawn, exactly. That's all you need,
All right, you were
Fafo,
Dawn.
is Dawn.
I'll be washing the
That's
dishes
my
with
job.
Dawn later.
No, I told you, I have
Fake Dawn, really. Walmart Dawn.
Walmart Dawn. I have have a load in the dishwasher. Don't wash nothing. Go get food.
All right, let me go get food.
Good idea.
You're going to keep them entertained while I get food, or should I show?
Show.
Oh, you just don't want to keep them entertained.
You asked me a question. I gave you an answer. What do you want?
Whoa.
Show.
Let's go. Let's go to the kitchen.
Right, exactly. Exactly, Ange. Yeah. With wine, evidently. Yeah. Hello, Izzy.
All right.
How do we look?
We'll see.
If you want the potatoes crispy, just press start again. It'll broil up for 2 more minutes.
How does that look? How does that look? It looks good enough to taste now.
Go ahead.
Boom. Boom. I'm going to put it in a bowl. I'm going to put it in a bowl.
Yeah.
Now the whole damn bus is cheering, and I can't believe I see him. You want some, kid?
Nope. Not yet. You know, I taste yours and I get mine later. I love the mamas and the papas, Jolie. I love. It looks good, right, Karina? There we go. And that is what's for dinner tonight.
So this is chicken cordon bleu casserole.
Without pounding. Fava pounded the chicken and then pounded some bitches.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Apparently.
Evidently.
And we just sang Candida. I'm not even going there. It was before my time.
All right, here you go. Here you go, BRB.
BRB. It looks really good.
It's hot.
I could see that. It's very hot. But it looks really good. I hate when people smell the food, but I have to say, like, you could smell the deliciousness of it. That's a good one. I'm going to go, yeah. Yeah, you bet, Ange. 4 years I'm not with him, and look what he does. He whores around. I find out he cooks. Did you clean for them too? He's going to be hearing this all weekend. When he doesn't want to do what I ask him to do, he's going to be hearing about this. Trust me. Oh, look at me. I'm getting all exposed. I'm getting all sexy. Like I do on my OnlyFans. He is a pretty boy. Right? I agree. And he's pretty good, too. I like that. I knew what I wanted in high school. I didn't give up. Stuck with the program. Fafo, could you return the favor, please?
What favor?
Treaton needs a fill-up. Oh, God, here we go again. Well, I'm confused. So that's not Jean? That's Val now? Is that Val now? Dude, seriously.
I'm your huckleberry.
Okay, Huckleberry is Val. All right, good.
So look, does this look anything like Jean?
I had absolutely none. Andrew wants to know how many gummies I had. I had 0. This is Treaton.
I'm your huckleberry.
This is Treaton. I had 2 shots. That's what I had. Favo actually had the gummies.
I'm your huckleberry.
This is like basically sober. Yeah.
Your huckleberry.
Thank you, Karina. Honestly, that is a really cute emoji.
What emoji?
Karina's emoji. Patrick has the ghost emoji. Karina has the hand over the face emoji. Bobby's girl. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a good song.
That is
Sing
an
it,
old
sing
song.
it.
No. I need a drink, please.
So where's your cup?
Right here.
Did you try the food at all?
No, it's hot. You yelled like
You
10
try the food
times.
at all?
It's hot. It's hot.
I love sassy treat. Ants love sassy treat.
And you take the cake. It's sassy. But thank you.
Sassy!
I think you had 3 gummies. Patrick, I think that might do it for the evening. No. I had none. And I'm just like hysterical still over the dog's reaction when I hit the tambourine. That like friggin', that's gonna make me laugh. You know when you're in bed and it's quiet and you're going to sleep, and that's gonna make me laugh. Like all of a sudden. That was hysterical. All 3 of them. Like, shake, they shook. Oh my God. Sassy's great. Thank you. I love Sassy. Sassy. That's hysterical. You guys are too funny. So what'd you think? Ange went to the game yesterday and they won. Yay, Yankees! I don't want to hear anything about them cheating with the bats. Just because they got friggin' physicists to finally figure it out. Who knew? It took Elon Musk to figure out if you shape the bat where they hit the bat, you'll hit home runs. Genius. That is so funny.
That's funny.
I do too, Patrick. That's funny. Blame YOA. There you go.
Funny.
Oh, Patrick is going to want the food.
What do you mean,
true.
Patrick?
Jolie said he's going to be knocking on the ceiling 3 times. Patrick, knock 3 times if you want food. All right, enough with the bat. Try your food.
Oh! Let me put my bat away.
Yeah, put your bat away. What do they say? Swinger, swinger, swinger.
Batter, batter, batter.
Batter, batter, batter. Right. I guess swinger, swinger, swinger was when you were in college.
Good one, Treaton. Good one.
What is it? April 4th? Did I make it? Did I
Good
make
one.
it on... What do you say when I make a joke at the beginning of the month? I made it on the...
The scoreboard.
I made it on the scoreboard.
All right,
We were talking about
let's try
baseball.
your chicken cordon bleu. Let's see.
Casserole. It's
Casserole.
a casserole.
So this is totally keto.
You gotta bake...
There's
Whoa!
no rice in here.
Except the potatoes. She can't have the potatoes. Other than that, yeah.
That's good. This is really good.
We got it. That's good, guys.
This is really good.
This is really good.
This is really good.
Easy peasy. There's another one. Check.
This is really good.
All right. Add it to the rotation. Karina? Okay? Sorry we're late, but...
This is good. This is very... You want to try it?
Yeah, let me taste.
Lovely.
Sure.
Very hot. Very hot. Yeah, Ange, help yourself. So,
you got to get a
was
little
that
bit
one
everything.
bag of Tyson's? 122-ounce bag?
It was
No.
3 cups.
Less. Right, it was less than the whole bag.
It was less than the whole bag. It was 3 cups of Tyson's.
But if you make the whole bag,
You could make the whole bag.
22 ounces, that's a little over a pound. You mean you'll have casserole for 2-3 days.
Oh, we're sending some over to Artie and Kathy tomorrow.
Right.
Because this is... yeah, we're not eating all this.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
So right in,
It's
cream
good.
soup. That would be the only thing I'd
It's
question for you.
good. It's good.
Chicken, ham, broccoli,
It's good.
1 can of cream soup, which is distributed throughout, so I think that's fine. Pepper.
It's good.
Just don't eat the potatoes and you're good.
It's good. I like it. Now, the only other thing you could add to it is
Make it.
bacon. Bacon.
No, I don't
up
like
bacon.
bacon in food. I want my bacon on the side. I never add bacon to food. I did the right thing by doing the tater tots, I think. The casserole
Joey usually buys the
instructions-
Barber brand.
Shut away. Shut away. But I figured we need more for Fafa Friday than just heating up, the Barber brand. But we do that too. which is delicious.
Well,
I
to
like
tell
them
you
all.
the truth, normally when we make chicken Cordon Bleu,
Yeah,
we buy the already made chicken Cordon Bleu.
that's the Barber brand.
Oh, that's the Barber brand, right?
I like them all.
I
My
love it.
favorite is
I
the
love it.
chicken Kiev. He likes the broccoli and cheese also.
Right.
Chicken Cordon Bleu is my second, but the Kiev is my favorite. I like the Kiev. You cut into it. It's all buttery. I make it over rice.
Thank you, Patrick. Yes,
Delicious.
welcome. I made something like that before, but I didn't put in potatoes. or
Thank
rice
you,
or anything
Patrick.
like that.
Yeah.
It's called glorified chicken.
So the recipe called for a panko, breadcrumbs on top. But I thought, potato tots, why not? So that's what we did. You know, Treatin' always puts her own spin. So it was a good one, guys.
So that was delicious.
It was delicious.
So that's it for Fafo Friday.
Thank you all. We love you so much.
Thank you,
We're gonna
everybody.
finish eating.
Thank you for the super chat.
Mwah.
Thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you for your
And
time.
if you're in those areas where the thunderstorms are, I hope you're safe.
Be safe.
And
God,
sound.
yes. Be safe.
And that's it. We'll see you on the next edition of whatever, Fafo Square Garden or whatever. Maybe tomorrow, I said.
Glorified chicken. Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow
if he
night.
finishes his stuff to do
If
around
I do
the
all
house.
my chores. If I do all my chores.
Right.
Then tomorrow night it'll be Georgia 5.
Yes, Ange.
Georgia
Right.
5. All right, everybody. Peace out. Have a good night. See you later.
Love you all. Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much for your time. Mwah.